What's good, everybody? Bass Drop Keys, your friendly neighborhood Negro. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a delicious meatloaf. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's do it. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It's great to see you again. Now as we go through this recipe, I'm going to be telling you how much of each ingredient to put in, but if you want to see it in writing, click the link that's in the description. It's going to take you over to goodeats420.com where I will give you everything in writing right there. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to tell you the ingredients that's going to go inside of our meatloaf. Let's do that. The first thing is we're going to be using 2 pounds of ground beef. Now you can use 85%, 90%, 73%, whatever you want to use, feel free to do that. The next thing that we're going to put in is half a green bell pepper. The green bell pepper that I use is rather large, so we're using half of it. The same thing with the onion. We're using half of an onion. You can of course use more or less, it's totally up to you. Do it to taste, but I did use half of each one. The next thing that we're going to add in is 3 cloves of minced garlic. This is not out of a jar. I actually have 3 fresh garlic cloves and I minced them myself. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put in 3 tablespoons of ketchup. I'm using Heinz ketchup, but use whatever you want to use. Next, the recipe actually calls for 3/4 cup of breadcrumbs, but I want you to go ahead and put in a full cup. You could even put in 1.25 cups if you wanted to, because we need those additional breadcrumbs, because when we put in our can of butter, those breadcrumbs are going to help soak everything up and keep the meatloaf together as one. Next, we're going to put in our eggs, 2 eggs. You know, most meatloafs have eggs. And the next thing that you see here is actually the spices that we're putting in. You can see that there's 5 different spices. It's 1.5 teaspoon of salt, 1.5 creole seasoning of your choice, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of smoked paprika, and 1/2 teaspoon of chili powder, just to kick it up a little bit. Next, we're going to put in 3 tablespoons of parsley. It's better to use fresh parsley, but all I had was dried, so I went ahead and used dried parsley. Use whatever you want to. After that, we have a 1/3 cup of milk. You can tell right now that our meatloaf is not going to be dry. We want it to be moist. After that, you're going to put in 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire. How do you say it? Worcestershire B-dubs. Put a tablespoon of that dub sauce. that Worcestershire, you know what I'm talking about. Put a tablespoon in there. And then finally, what you see here is our can of butter. Now listen, if you're not going to be medicating this, then just go ahead and don't even substitute it, just leave it out. If you're not going to be medicating this, there's no need to put in some additional butter here. We're putting in the can of butter to medicate it. This is 3 tablespoons, and as you can see that I've actually diced it up in the cubes. And we're going to actually wait and mix this in here last. Also, I'm using a 9x5 aluminum loaf pan. I don't have I'm going to buy one, but I don't have a metal loaf pan. So this is the aluminum one that I got from the dollar store. And that's what we need in order to make our meatloaf. You see everything that's in the bowl right here. I'm basically going to mix everything together with my hands. Your hands is actually the best mixer that you can use. So we're just mixing everything up. And then once I have everything combined well, I'm mixing my can of butter last. The reason why I'm mixing it in last is because it actually, whenever you do these cubes, you have like pockets of, can of butter inside the meat that I really enjoy that. So that's the reason I do that last. And then once you mix it all in the bowl, we're going to go ahead and put it inside of our pan. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Put it inside of our pan, and you want to pack it down a little bit because we want to form a loaf, you know what I'm saying? And plus we want it to stick together. That's the reason why we use those additional breadcrumbs to help bring it together. But we want to make a loaf, and then you can see how you really want to do the indentions on the outside of it. Kind of form it like the traditional style loaf that you're used to. That's what we're doing right now. Oh, by the way, I did not mention this, but The oven is preheating at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Make sure that you preheat the oven 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Now real quickly here guys, I do want to let you know this video is being sponsored by magicalbutter.com. You can always use base drop keys to get 20% off your order with magicalbutter.com. It'll be a great time for you to get a Magical Butter machine around the holidays, and you can get one for only $140 if you use my name, base drop keys, as the coupon code, magicalbutter.com. Alright guys, so what we're going to do now is, now that we have everything mixed together in the pan, what we're going to do now is we're going to put it in the oven for 45 minutes. 375 degrees for 45 minutes is what we're going to do. And then once we take it out of the oven in 45 minutes, it's going to be time to put the sauce on it. So let's go ahead and put it inside the oven. While it's inside the oven, we're going to go ahead and prepare our sauce and get ready to sauce it. So let's take care of the ingredients for the sauce. What you see here is 3/4 cup of ketchup, Heinz ketchup once again. Then we're going to use 2.5 tablespoons of brown sugar. I just break it up with my hand while I'm putting it in there. Next we have 1.5 teaspoons of white vinegar. And right here you can actually see we have 4 seasonings, 4 spices in this container. You see a teaspoon garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon onion powder, 1/4 teaspoon black pepper, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now we do want to medicate the sauce just like we medicated the meatloaf itself. So how I'm doing that is I'm using a tablespoon of infused coconut oil. You can use a tablespoon of can of butter if you want to, either or. Now real quickly here guys, I do want to remind you that I am doing one-on-one coaching. If you want to book me for one-on-one coaching with anything that you see me do on any of the videos, also anything dealing with brand sponsorships and deals and that kind of thing, if you're interested in any of my coaching, come over goodies420.com and book some time today. And so now, once we have everything in the bowl, you want to take a whisk. It's the best way to do it, easiest way to do it. And we want to whisk that together, use that wrist work. Whisk it together well until everything is combined. So now that everything is combined, we're waiting the 45 minutes. It's been 45 minutes now. We're taking out our meatloaf and we're going to actually coat the top of it. I have this little brush. I basically just, pour some on top of it and then use the brush to actually spread it around. Once we do that, we're going to put it back into the oven for 20 minutes. There we go, it's been 20 minutes. You take it out and bam, it's ready to go. So basically now all we have to do is we have to take it out of the pan. We have to sauce the rest of it. Whenever I take it out of the pan is basically whenever I sauce the sides that was in the pan. You want to sauce that up too. Well, at least I do. And then after that, you're going to cut it and then plate it and then eat it. Before I get up out of here, the names that you see on the screen are my Patreon, YouTube, and Facebook supporters. I want to thank them so much for showing me so much love. Without them, I would not be able to do all the videos that I do. If you want to see yourself right here on the list with my other supporters, please come and support me. You can support me right here on YouTube for as little as $1.99 a month. Times are tight for everybody. If you're not able to support me on Patreon or here on YouTube, it's fine. If you find value in what I'm doing, please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment on the video. It definitely helps with the algorithm and will help getting the video shown in front of new people. I really appreciate all you guys. Until I see you guys the next time, peace and good eats. I'm out, guys. Much love.